The Frank Haith Show, brought to you by Don Thornton Cadillac, Pepsi, River Spirit, TTCU, The Credit Union, Bill Knight Ford, and St. Francis Health System. And now your host, Bruce Howard.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Frank Haith Show. I'm Bruce Howard, joined by the head men's basketball coach at the University of Tulsa, Frank Haith. And Coach, you had only the one game, but boy, what a game it was. Since you're playing only one, you decided to play overtime, right?
Yeah, we needed to play some more, but it was a really good game for our guys. I mean, it was a high level, intensity-wise. I thought our guys really competed, and we found a way to win. I mean, it went back and forth, a lot of adversity, but we found a way to win. In overtime, had a lot of guys made a lot of big plays, so it was a huge, huge win for us.
Well, the Golden Hurricane winning at home against Tulane in overtime. It was the only game of the week, but it was a big one because TU gets to 7-5 in the league, currently in 4th place in the American. In a moment, the highlights of Tulsa and Tulane at the Reynolds Center. Welcome back to the Frank Haith Show. As the Hurricane taking on Tulane, and again, kind of like the SMU game, Coach, you knew that they had a couple of guys banged up, weren't sure if they're going to play. Is that kind of a hard thing to approach? Or?
It is, because it ended up being the first game that they were without those guys. So everybody always lifts their game up that first game. So we knew they were going to be ready to play. They're talented. Without those guys, they're still very talented.
Yeah, this is a Tulane team that, of course, had beaten Houston and some others, so they obviously have the ability, but they were without 2 starters at the same time. You still got to get out and play, and boy, they played hard, and your team played hard. Boy, your baseline out-of-bounds plays have really been productive.
Yeah, they were. I think they were trying to be in zone, and we ended up getting a wide open shot for Corey right there. Really good, pass and recognition by Tap.
Down 5-3, Martin Zigbanu.
Yeah, I love it when we get the high-low stuff there with Junior and Martins, and those guys are sharing the ball with each other, and it really makes it for a tough guard for people when those guys are able to pass each other.
Speaking of a tough guard, Junior E2, when he takes that fake on the outside shot and drives inside, tough to stop there.
Yeah, nice left-hand layup. And this is the other thing. You see that lineup there with 5 out, spacing. When Junior's at the 5 spot, he picks and pops. That's a hard matchup.
Corey Henderson knocking that one in, and the Golden Hurricane up 17-13. Here in the first 15 minutes of the first half, you guys did a very nice job.
We did. We shot the ball extremely well. We shared it well. You see a nice drive right here by Tap and a little bit of contact, but good finish there over the defense.
And the Hurricane up by as many as 9 in the first half, but then Tulane started to play well, and this is one of their good young players, Caleb Daniels.
Yeah, he had an outstanding game. I think he had a career high in our ball game, but he's going to be a nice player for them.
And they started to take control of the lead. Ball got kind of bollocksed around a little bit, and then Daniels made yet another play and the and one. And you can tell that Tulane really fired up at that point.
Yeah, well, wish we could have got outside that arc there and drew that charge. We weren't able to do that. Really good drive, and we're starting to see Jaleel do this a lot more. Good finish against a tough defense.
Jaleel Wheeler to make it 34-30, and then moments later with the score 36-30, a 3 there from E2, and that makes it 36-33. But then they go on an 8-1 run at the end of the half, and I know you weren't pleased with that.
No, and we're down 10, and we talked about a couple things with our look in terms of how we carried ourselves there to finish the half out, and we knew we didn't. They shot the ball 64% from the floor, and we had to do a much better job in the second half.
So we go to the second half, and here in the early going, you can tell that Tulane is up their lead to 11, and Sterling Taplin finds a little bit of a gap and hits a jump shot.
Nice, individual play right there by Sterling, and good pull-up jump shot.
Speaking of individual plays and a guy that just had a lot of want to in this game, Junior Igbanu. I'm sorry, Martin Zigbanu.
Yeah, he had a stretch where he was really, really good. Again, there you see him on the glass, and really tough determination getting an and one right there.
And that layup, and we'll get this chance to see it again, that layup obviously draws you a little bit closer. And what we're not seeing here is Tulane is still running good offense at the other end.
They are. They executed well against our zone, did some really good things that kind of we had to fix there late in the second half, and we did a good job of it from an adjustment standpoint.
And Taplin left alone, he can hit that shot now.
Yeah, we needed that. We're down 12, you can see, and we needed that bucket and a big shot by Tap.
Yeah, every time we see one of these highlights, you can tell that Tulane has probably done something at the other end, but you guys kept hanging in there and cutting into the lead.
Yeah, it wasn't a straight boom, we outscored them. It was kind of back and forth, and there we are on the offensive glass again. Really good finish again by Martins.
and that made it 55-50. He hits the free throw to make it 55-51, and now we're in the final 10 minutes of regulation. Nice move.
And you see they pushed it back up to 8 again, so we good move by Corey Henderson on that drive. And we really wanted to get out in transition. You see both those buckets are, driving the ball to the basket, getting a paint touch.
And both times knocking the lead back down to 6. And here's Martin Zigdanu, and this is a good no call by the official.
Yeah, that was a flop, and really good finish by Martin's taking his time and making that play.
Down by 5, and now down by just 2. And then finally you get even.
Yeah, good rip drive by Jalil, attacking their zone, baseline, big guy, and finishing on the other side of the rim.
Now down by 4, again you rely on a baseline out of bounds play.
Yeah, it was after timeout, really good execution, and good finish by Martin.
And now we're down the backstretch here in the final minute, down by 2. Sterling Taplin so good at drawing contact, and in that case drawing the foul. And of course you need your point guard to make free throws here down the stretch, and it wasn't clean, but it went in.
We'll take it. He was 4 for 4 down the stretch in his free throws, and here's a bucket here, another opportunity to get to the free throw line and to tie the ball game up.
And so with 13.1, you've got to have this one, obviously, and again, it's dirty but good. It went in and tied the game at 80. And down the backstretch, now obviously Tulane elected not to call a timeout here, and they ended up getting a decent look after their player travels.
Yeah.
And then obviously one of their guys, Cameron Reynolds, got the rebound and got checked twice by Sterling Taplin. We go to overtime.
We go to overtime, and just real toughness there to finish that play. In the first play of overtime, we run our driving play for Quan, and really good finish.
DeQuan Jeffries had only 2 in regulation, but he had 4 big points for you in overtime. And speaking of big, that was Cameron Reynolds obviously giving Tulane the lead.
Yeah, just poor execution on our out of bounds play there defensively, but really big offensive rebound stick back there by Quan.
And that tied the game at 86. And then Corey Henderson Jr. would give you the lead.
Yeah, really good drive. And Corey had a lot. I think he had at least 3 or 4 drives to the hoops. That's good to see him do, obviously score other than a 3-point shot.
Now, down the backstretch here, you had about an 8-second differential, shot clock, game clock, and boy, what a play by Sterling Taplin.
Yeah, just a great finish. And, now we got to get a stop here to win the ball game.
So you got to play defense. You know that they might go for a 3 here to try to end the game because they are so shorthanded at this point. What an effort by Jaleel Wheeler, huh?
Yeah, awesome getting his hand on that ball, and well, I'd love to kept it in bounds.
Yeah, and that 3-point jump shot, the miracle type shot, fade away from 3, did not go in, and you win, and a deep sigh of relief to win that game, huh?
Yeah, just a high level game. I give Tulane a lot of credit. They came in and fought extremely hard, and we were very fortunate to win that ball game. But a lot of guys made some big plays down the stretch. Yeah,
and you out-rebound them 45-30, and you needed every rebound, didn't you? As obviously you did a nice job there.
Yeah, and we shot the ball better in the second half, and we got to the free throw line. So that was important for us to find other ways to score the ball and getting to the free throw line, getting paint touches, getting some production off our benches are all very, very important for us.
So the Hurricane going to 14-10 overall, 7-5 in the league, and then it was a weekend bye for TU. In a moment, we'll be back with some special features coming up on The Frank Haith Show. We're back on The Frank Haith Show, and in one of our feature segments, we decided to mic the coach up for the Tulane game. And Coach, I got to ask you, is this a typical game for you as a head coach or not?
Pretty much. But obviously there's a lot of things going on in this ball game, and from a execution standpoint down the stretch, so a lot of involvement there for this game. All
right, let's take a closer look at TU basketball as we go inside with Mic'd Up with head coach Frank Haith.
Every possession, every play matters. Let's play that way. Like I told you yesterday, our identity as a basketball team. This is when we become a really good team. When we don't take plays for granted, right? When we have a good play, we don't feel like we got a license to have a bad play. When that does not sit in our mindset, we're like, we're going to do the game the right way every single time, we'll become a good team. Let's get started with it. Let's go. Hey, Coach. What do you think of all this NBA stuff today, man?
Oh, man.
I love to sit and talk with you about all that stuff's going on.
A lot of space being created.
A lot of space.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons. Good luck to you, man. It's good health day. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Man, seen you forever.
How you know, man?
Hey, how'd you get here all right?
I'm doing well.
Man, you was up in bad weather, weren't you?
No, I was good.
You good?
Coming from Atlanta, it already passed me in front of us, yeah. Thanks for asking, though, man.
Hey, let's go tap. Let's go, Joe. Let's go. Right from the start, baby. Let's go. Hey, really push it right from the start. Don't hold nothing back, okay? Push that ball. Let's go. We got to have the right look in the first half. We have the right look from the start of this ball game, okay? That's with our energy, our enthusiasm, how hard we play right from the start. Come on now, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get in there. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Good, good, good. Right now, our defensive intensity is nothing. It's nothing right now, right? Okay, we gotta have a little bit more resistance when they go high-low in the post. Okay, come on now, let's pick it up on this end. Next 4 minutes, let's go, let's go. Get that Curry, we got one. Go, 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 go. Flow, 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 come on, Marty. Come on, Marty. They really want to just drive the ball. So we gotta guard the ball with stick hand, with understanding our closeouts. We don't want to give up any drives to the basket, okay? That last time down there, we got good ball movement. That was good possession, okay? Keep moving the ball. Move it! Flow! Flow! Guys, we got to be, when they put that ball on the floor, our guards got to go help make a play. Got to go help make a play. Can't be so far out, okay? They're just putting their heads down trying to go make, they ain't passing it once they start to drive the ball. So we got to go get the ball. Go! One shot! One shot! One shot! One shot! No, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away. Defensively, we got to guard the ball. We got to guard the ball. We did not guard the ball. We got to guard the ball, all right? Start moving the ball, flow the ball screens, roll, play, cutting. That's what we want. We got to change our look. Once again, we got to change our look. Set the tone this possession on defense now. Set the tone, all right? Move it. Come on, Mars. Roll hard, roll hard. We got to guard the ball. We got to guard, we got to rebound, we got to get stops, we got to run, okay? Got to guard, got to guard. Ah! Come on! Go! Hey, you don't do that. Yeah. You don't go up there on that. He's got that. You don't come up. That's why you got to stay in the corner. That's the deal, man. When we get rebounds, we attack these dudes in transition. They got like 4 guys with 3 fouls. So don't settle. Once we rebound the ball, we're outlet, we're off. We're off, okay? We're going to make plays in transition, all right? It's all about keep getting stopped. Attack the paint. Play fast. Attack the paint. Play fast. You got it? They're tired right now. We attack off the drive, paint touches, okay? It's a simple game plan the last 8 minutes of this ball game. Let's take over the game right now. Take over the game right now. Let's play 4 minutes. Let's win this next 4 minutes. Win this next 4-minute game, okay? Focus and win this next 4 minutes. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Wade! Let's find a way! Let's find a way! Boom, come off, boom, pop out. Right away. No, just quick, right out of quick. Junior sets a screen, we roll.
You're going there, tap, you're going there.
You're going this way after you pass. You're just like chess, you got through. So we're doing quick. Hey, stay down and guard the ball. Got to stay down. Hey, Reynolds is going left. To run a play, he's going to drive it left. Get on his left hand, make him come back right. We got to stay down, bend your knees and guard the ball, okay? Stick hand up. Big stop right here. Big stop. Let's go. Tap, look for it. If they're not there, I think we're going to get this. Screen for Hendo, go to the other side. 6 seconds on the clock. We got to try to get something right here. Okay? Don't let him catch it. Deny that ball. It could be you, it could be you, it could be any of you guys. If you're flexing and you got high post, don't let him catch it. Bam! At 7 seconds on the clock, that's what I want. Tap's gonna make a play, you're gonna stay behind. So we're gonna space. Tap, if you feel them squeezing on you, pivot, throw it back right behind here. And you're looking to drive it at 7. And then listen, if he's coming with you or you feel him coming, you can pivot and throw it right back here. Whoever that may be. That may be you, Quan. That may be you, Junior. Okay? Whoever he's guarding, you're gonna get in the hole here and just come up here and set the flat screen. The other post is in the corner, and we're just like this, all right? Time out! Hey, 8 seconds, no threes, Junior, so he started to do that. You got to be there, man. Okay? Don't leave your feet. No and ones either, okay? Hey, no threes. No threes. Hey. And then we got to get a rebound. There's no reason to be out here. Come on, let's go. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. No threes. All right, so we got to keep it tight, man. Keep it tight, all right? Yep. But no threes. No threes. You know what the shooters are. Stay down for shot fakes. Don't go for shot fakes, okay? Danny boy. Good job. Good job. Good job. Take it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where my camera stick? Where my camera stick at? Hey, we found a way, right? Found a way. I mean, just the grit, determination, to stick to it. And I'm proud of you guys. There's so much we can learn from this game, though. So much. We did a lot of good things, But we didn't guard the ball well. And that's the one thing we got to get better at. We didn't guard the ball well, and then we didn't have the look to start the game. And that's the second home game we've done that to. So we got to change something in our home games. We cannot have that look. But I'm proud of how we fought, proud of how we stayed with it, and we found a way to win the game. Congratulations.
It's Baseline to Baseline with Jaleel Wheeler, senior guard from Newark, New Jersey on the University of Tulsa men's basketball team. And Jaleel, you have a very interesting journey. Describe what happened after you graduated in Newark.
Well, after I graduated high school, I was out of school for a year. I was working as a garbage truck. I was on the garbage truck. It was definitely humbling. It taught me a lot, though.
Then you go to junior college, and then you end up at Tulsa. How do you like Tulsa from Newark?
I love it. It's different. Just the atmosphere, the people are friendly. The food's different, but it's good. The environment, I just love it out here.
Who influenced you the most in your life?
The most, I would say, my mother. Just seeing her work hard and grind for everything to support us and support herself has just motivated me.
One thing people might not know about you is, as a kid, you loved to play chess. Do you still play chess?
Yeah, I don't play it anymore, but I love to play it. I'll sit down and play anytime, anywhere.
What'd you like about chess?
It's just strategy. It's a lot of thinking, trying to outthink the next person. I just like that.
Jaleel, thank you. Appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Jaleel Wheeler joining us on Baseline to Baseline. Baseline to Baseline on our Don Thornton Cadillac feature segment as we rejoin the coach. And boy, Jaleel Wheeler has just overcome so much, hasn't he?
Yeah, you know, he's really an unbelievable young man in terms of his selflessness, you know, to do what he to do to help his family, and to where he's at right now. He's a great student. And he wants to coach, you know, so his future is bright, and that young man's going to be able to do whatever he wants to do.
And one big plus, he was able to adapt to a new role this year, wasn't he?
Yeah, and that, you know, obviously that was a little tough early on, but he's bought in, and now he's playing his best basketball.
In a moment, we'll be back with our final segment on the Frank Haith Show as Tulsa gets ready for a busy week. We're back on the Frank Haith Show, and Coach, as we take a look at the standings in the American Athletic Conference, you're in fourth place at 7-5, but their team's nipping at your heels, so really important week, isn't it?
A lot of basketball left to play. We're going on the road to play a UConn team that's very talented in their building, tough place to play. And then we come back here and we have South Florida this weekend. So every game is because we're so tight, it's important to take care of your business. And we got a lot of basketball left. I mean, and you look at where we're standing with Temple and Central Florida, we have games against both those teams.
Absolutely. And so, as we mentioned, a busy week with the Hurricane on the road to UConn, but don't forget Sunday against South Florida right here at home. We'll see you at the Reynolds Center. For the coach, I'm Bruce Howard. So long for now.
The Frank Haith Show, brought to you by Don Thornton Cadillac, Pepsi, River Spirit, TTCU, The Credit Union, Bill Knight Ford, and St. Francis Health System. The Frank Haith Show has been a presentation of Golden Hurricane Sports Properties and a Kane Vision production.